Welcome to spring, everyone. The temperatures are heating up, and so is our real estate market. So without further ado, let's dig right into our March Las Vegas update video. All right, first up, let's talk about last month's sales. Last month, we sold 2,069 homes. This was a 5% increase over last year, but only a 4% increase over January's totals. It's always a great sign to beat out last year's numbers, and quite frankly, we had a really surprisingly good January. So all in all, we're looking really good on this front. All right, now for everyone's favorite topic, median home prices. As you can see, last month we reached $236,000. This was up slightly from January when we hit $235,000. Always nice to see appreciation, but let's examine the full truth here. We hit $236,600 back in November last year. So should we really be bragging about appreciation or realistic about the truth behind it? Next up is current inventory. As you can see on the screen right now, we ended February with only 5,620 homes on the market. This resulted in another month of declining inventory. We dropped 6% last month alone. So this is the part that really concerns me. The last time we were this low was August of 2013. This low inventory is especially disruptive to the low end of the market since demand is at its highest and the supply is exceptionally weak. Okay, now let's break down our inventory. Only 5.2% of our inventory are now short sales, only 2.3% are foreclosures, and we're now up to 92.5% of our market as normal or, traditional sales. This is fantastic news. And if our inventory wasn't so low, those percentages would actually be much lower. Now let's check in on the NODs or notice of defaults, which predict the future foreclosure activity. As always, the county's behind, so we only have the full results for January. As such, you can see that we're at a very steady trickle of defaults with only 414 filed in January. Honestly, it's not worth talking too much about foreclosures since I don't see this having much of an effect on our market moving forward. Now for something a little more fun. A couple weeks ago, the Review Journal posted this great map of Las Vegas. Now, on the map, it shows each zip code's annual appreciation. While the actual numbers tend to be a version of the truth, it really does give you a great visual of the areas that are seeing the largest appreciation. While Summerlin tended to fare a bit better than Green Valley, it was really interesting to see that one zip code in Summerlin only increased 2.3%, while a very affluent zip code in Green Valley didn't even see 1%. This was certainly surprising to me, but overall, the major trend that I did see was that the bulk of the appreciation was in typically lower priced areas on the east side of town, central, and north. Most of these areas perform 2 to 10 times better than Green Valley and Summerlin. So could it be that the wealthier areas recovered faster years ago, while the middle and lower middle class areas are just now catching their stride? Or is it that in the fight for affordable housing, the zip codes with an abundance of affordable homes are seeing so many multiple offers that prices are being driven disproportionately? Likely the truth is somewhere in between. I'd love to see your thoughts in the comments section below. So let's make some sense of this and wrap things up. Sales are strong, median prices went up last month but are still down from the high from November. Inventory is still shrinking, distressed inventory is diminishing, and we realize that the less affluent areas are actually outperforming the affluent ones rather consistently. So where do we go? Well, my largest concern right now has to do with the low inventory levels. Going into the peak season with diminished inventory typically spells higher prices. Inventory aside, this year feels very similar to last year. Last year, all of the appreciation occurred from May to July. So if you're looking to purchase, smart money says get in the game now before the appreciation hits and interest rates creep up again. If you're looking to sell, congratulations. Time is well on your side. Within reason, this is the time of year to shoot for the stars and test the market. If you don't receive any offers, you can always come down on the price and hit the market square on at the perfect time. As always, thank you so much for watching. Click, up here somewhere to subscribe. Enjoy the perfect weather and have a fantastic March, everyone.